legend or Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's video. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to find your main legend and how you can really figure out how to run them. So if you're someone like me who recently just got an account and doesn't have that many legends, I'm going to kind of be showing you what legends you should get, what legends are the best, and really how to use those legends and kind of cooperate with them and put them to the max opportunity that they have with all their passives and their abilities. So recently I lost my main account, which has had almost everything on it, every single legend, because I started in the very beginning, and I also had an heirloom on that account, but I just completely lost it. It got banned, and now I'm on this new account with basically nothing at all. So this video is definitely for people who are just starting out and don't really know what the game's about but want to start to get into it, because trust me, once you start to get into the game, you'll like it, and it's not even that bad to actually learn. So this is in the new season. I'm not sure what season it is, but in this season, if you log in between certain times, you'll get Octane for free, Wattson, and Valkyrie. You'll get all three of those characters for free for logging in between certain times of the week. I do not know those times. Look it up. I'm sure it will tell you somewhere on the official Apex website or something. I don't even know. So I'm going to be showcasing Octane, Loba, and some of the free characters that you guys get to really show how to use them and how you should use them. Also, I'm going to be showing some honorable mentions in here on what characters you should buy and really why you should buy them. And if you're someone like me who spends money on the game, I do suggest spending some money on the game once you get used to it. So for the very first character, I'm going to be showing Octane. Now, not a lot of people like Octane, mainly because everyone thinks that only little kids use it, but trust me, once this video is over, you're going to want to use Octane. So his passive is Swift Mend. While not taking damage, Octane will restore health over time. That's his passive. His tactical is his stim, which will increase your walk speed by 30% and sprint speed by 40% for 6 seconds, cost health to use, reduction to slows. So basically what this is saying is whenever you're using him, you could use this little stim. It does take away some of your health, but it does let you run faster to either get away or to actually go into a fight. This could help you either which way, in a defensive or an offensive way of fighting. Another thing he has is his launch pad, that is his ultimate, and so you just place it down like that. It does take a second to deploy, but whenever you do, you can hit it and you could double jump with it. That was not recently added, but it was one of the more recent features added to Octane, and a lot of people don't really like running him in pubs, and I do fully understand that. He is not really a pub character in my honest opinion. I think Octane is mainly for arenas if you're a quick player, because he could just get around the map quicker. He also can just kind of get away from fights to go heal in arenas. Just certain stuff that he's good for, I think, is mainly for the arenas game mode, although he could be pretty useful in actually pub situations. The second character I'm going to be showcasing is Loba, one of my personal favorites, one of my personal mains. So her passive is Eye for Quality, so you get to see epic and legendary loot through walls and other things. Burglar's Best Friend, that is her tactical, where you could teleport to hard to reach places or escape. Her ultimate is the Black Market, which is where you place a portal and anyone can use it, and it basically lets you choose 2 items from anywhere in the location that it zones. So with Loba, here is her teleporting thing, so you use it. One thing I do not like about Loba's teleporting thing is it does take a while, so you really gotta kind of learn how to use her and kind of learn how to use the actual thing. I do like how you can kind of slide with it and then you can drop it to the ground quicker. That is one upside, but the downside is it does take quite a while, and I have died multiple times trying to kind of get away from a fight or get into a fight, especially after you do the teleporting. She kind of does an animation, which I hope sometime in the future they will fix that where it's not so long. We're gonna go and use the charge tower to get her black market quicker. So with her black market, you place it down like this, unfolds like that. And one thing I do want to know is if you press the down D-pad, it does collapse, but do not do that because then it will get rid of it. Although I will say her ultimate does charge a lot quicker than almost any of the legends. Is she the best legend? No, but she is pretty good for reasons like the black market. Especially if you're a team player, she is really good for helping out your team get better loot, and just overall is a team kind of legend with it. For my third legend, I suggest is gonna be Gibraltar. And now a lot of people do not like Gibraltar, and I'm gonna kind of get into that after I say his passives and stuff like that. So his passive is the gun shield. Aiming down sight deploys a gun shield that blocks incoming fire. His tactical is the dome of protection, blocks incoming cut going attacks. His ultimate is the defense bombardment. So basically you could just call a mortar strike. So a lot of reasons why people do not like Gibraltar is because of how big he is, but I don't think a lot of people really realize the factor of Gibraltar. So in my opinion, Gibraltar is probably one of the best characters in the game besides Caustic. So Caustic is also another one of those big characters, which I will get into after I'm done with Gibraltar as an honorable mention. So the reason Gibraltar is actually so good is because not only he has the gun shield, he has the shield and the mortar strike. The reason a lot of people don't like him, like I said, is because of how big and thick he is. Although that doesn't matter whenever you're aiming down the sight with the gun shield, because it covers almost half of the upper side body of him. So the thickness and the big wide characteristics of him really doesn't matter, and especially with the shield, you can easily hide in it, or you can hide behind it. It's really a defensive and an offensive counter to the way people shoot you. It does not stay up for too long, although it does stay up for, I think, about, doesn't say, but it does stay up for quite a while. And the mortar strike, you throw it down just like that, and it kind of maps out the area. And I think this is also really good, especially if you're in combat, because it's going to basically make people's screen shake a lot, their screen red, and you're going to be able to get some free beams off while they're trying to focus on getting away from the mortar strike. And then obviously once you get low, you just pop a little shield. And one thing with the shield is, a lot of people know about this strat, but one of the best strats to use with the shield is going in and out of the shield, because you can go out, shoot them, and go back in. Although a lot of people have caught on to this tactic and kind of know whenever you're going to go out and just shoot you. So really know and learn how to use that in training or arenas. And then honorable mention, I will definitely have to say, goes to Caustic. Now, a lot of people don't like Caustic because of how big he is, although that's not really a problem with him, because he also has the gas grenades and the gas bombs. Although I do not have the character yet, I will be getting him soon, so I do not know what his passives are. If someone down in the comments does have Caustic, let me know what the passives, his tacticals, and all that is. But some people do say that Caustic is the best character, and they don't really like to say he is because of how big and wide the character is, just like Gibraltar. Although I really do think he is the best character because he has those gas grenades, and he also has those gas little things he sets up. You can easily block doors with them. You could easily just throw off opponents with them as well, slowly taking away their health with the gas bomb or the little gas placement, making him the best character. And I think, from what I've heard, his passive is probably one of the best passives in the game. Don't quote me on that, because I obviously don't know. I don't own the character. So that is definitely my picks, although I will say for an honorable mention, Lifeline. Now the reason I say Lifeline is only if you're a team player, because you could just run by your teammates, you could heal them up, you have the heal drone, you have the care package, all that stuff is definitely for team players. Bloodhound is definitely a team player. Bangalore, I would not use her. She is kind of trash, I will be honest. I would not use Bangalore. Pathfinder, he's pretty good, although I will be honest, his grappling hook and zipline gun can be a little slow sometimes, and you could easily get beamed. But I definitely do say use Pathfinder over people like Bangalore and Wraith, or Wrath. I believe her name's Wraith, but some people do call her Wrath. Definitely do not use her, because she used to be good because of her teleporting, but it is no longer good anymore because of how slow it takes to get into it. And other than that, she's really not good for much. And I will say, for anybody getting to buy a character, I suggest people such as Horizon, Caustic, and Ashe. I would say Ashe because she's another one of those teleporting characters, and I think it's more quicker than Loba and Wraths. I do not know, of course, because I do not own the character, and also I don't know anything about the new one. And I'd say Horizon because of her black hole and her portals and stuff. Fuse, do not buy that character, he is trash. Rampart, I would say try to stay away from her, but she is a decent character, better than Fuse for sure. I would say do not get Mirage either. I'm sorry, Mirage mains, but he is very bad. Mirage is not a good character. And I'd have to say same with Crypto, Reverent, and Seer, because Seer is just such a downgrade wannabe of Bloodhound. Although if you do have Bloodhound and a Seer on the same team, they do go kind of good together. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments below if you agree or disagree with my list, and I'll make sure to be putting them in my next Apex video if I ever make another one. Just like